Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, Earl. Happy Monday. Great to see you as always.
Happy Monday, my friend. It's been a little bit, but glad to be back.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. A lot of good news and information for us to catch on to help people make some good smart home purchase decisions.
Absolutely. A lot of great information going on right now. A lot of things happening. It may seem a little contrary to what some people may be hearing in the news, but hey, there's always that silver lining of great stuff happening in the background.
Absolutely. And hey, though, one of the biggest challenges we hear about right now, other than rates are high, prices are high, the biggest issue that we seem to be facing is there's nothing to buy. We keep hearing that folks say there's no supply, there's nothing to look at, there's nothing to buy. Well, we were just chatting about a new survey that came out from Zillow that says a lot of homeowners are thinking about selling.
Yes, yes, yeah. No, that was super surprising to see that at least a quarter or 23% of homeowners that were surveyed are saying they're looking to sell within the next 3 years.
Yeah,
Which falls in line to some of the forecasts that we've seen that, you know, third, fourth quarter of 2024 into 2025 may be some of our best years yet. It's kind of all starting to line up with the Fed saying soft landing and different other markets now speaking of a greater a greater chance of things not going into this full blown recession. It's definitely real interesting and helpful for a lot of people.
Yep. Yeah. Zillow did a major survey of homeowners, some of them with very good low pandemic rates. And I think 23%, almost 1 in 4 homeowners are considering selling in the next 3 years. And of course they are. I mean, people have needs. People transfer, people retire, people upsize, downsize. It's just part of home ownership. But yeah, it does sound like over the next few years, there's probably going to be a lot of inventory coming on the market. There's a lot of pent up demand. And they also released their latest home and value forecast. They're anticipating, let's see, what was it? 5% home values are predicted to rise 5.8% from May 23 to May 24. So
Yes.
over the next year, probably in our area, we would be above average because we have a lot of demand with military and such. So, let's say you bought a $500,000 house this year. By this time next year, you're going to have gained 30 grand in equity.
Yes, that, like you said, that's amazing. And like you said, the fact that it'll grow almost 6%, the forecast over the next couple of years, gaining that 30 grand in equity, man, that's, if you could think back 2017, 2018, we weren't getting those type of numbers at that point. We were getting 2.5%, maybe 3%, something like that. So to see this kind of building and rising, it's like, okay, hey, I'm liking the way things are looking.
Yeah, it's just supply and demand. There's tight inventory still. And while over the next 3 years, a lot of people are planning on selling, it's not happening right now. And there's just a lot of people looking to purchase, even though mortgage rates are historically about average, but higher than we're used to. It's still a great time to buy now because you're going to get that equity and you can always refinance that mortgage later. Rates in 2024, 2025 are definitely expected to come down and be lower. So you can save the money on the mortgage then.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's an excellent, like I said, it's an excellent time. It's a great time to be a home buyer. It's a great time going forward to be a home seller. It's a great time to be in the real estate industry altogether, because these are the times where we sharpen our axes, we fine tune our tools and, really prepare to go into a great next couple of years that'll be beneficial for everyone.
I just thought of something. If you get a mortgage at, say, even 7%, which you can get better than that. So you get a mortgage at 7% today, and you get a year appreciation at 6%. That's almost like paying for it. You paid 1% over the year.
Yes. Yes, that's amazing. That's
Yeah,
it's
so
just
rates may sound high, but your equity's paying for it.
yes, yes. You like you said, you walk into it where you getting those gains in equity, like those numbers in equity. That's that's double digit thousands. So like it's a great opportunity. I know like I said, things are stressful because of lack of inventory. But that's going to only increase. Maybe not as fast as most people want it, but we do know by the numbers and by the forecast, things are slowly inching up in the inventory category.
Now, Earl, you have a special program. Just another thing popped into my mind, my ADD mind. You have a special program for some folks looking to purchase, like for first responders and community servants. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I definitely have some folks that might be interested.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a program right now called our Bell Tower Heroes program, where we look to give back to our service members, local and afar, that have given so much to us: military, firefighters, police officers, school teachers, even base workers and shipyard workers as well.
That's awesome.
Where we're able to provide them with great rebates and different aspects of the home buying process or selling process that's not available anywhere else on the market today. And they can really, really benefit, from that and get a little something on the back end as well.
Yeah. And we have a similar offering, especially when we pair up together. We give a closing cost credit to those same folks. So yeah, absolutely happy to help.
Oh yeah.
There's someone.
That's awesome.
There's someone peeking over your shoulder there in the door.
Oh. I can think of somebody walking by in the hallway. It's perfectly fine. But but yeah, I have some local news as well. Not local news, but local rates for the Greater Hampton Roads, which includes the 7 cities, but also some of the outlining areas: Gloucester, Isle of Wight. Some of our neighbors. Williamsburg is kind of in this as well. And what I've seen so far is that active listings as of today, July 31st, right now we have active listings of 3,193. Those active listings speak to single family homes or condos or townhomes, things of that nature. We actually have more active listings right now. And let me clarify this as well. Active listings does include those that are pending or currently under contract as well, because that's the way it's broken down.
Sure.
But we have 3,193 currently. That's up from it's not bad. It's up from June, almost 200 to 300 homes, which is definitely not bad at all. The median days to sell right now is 11, which is only slightly up from June and May numbers, which is 10. The average price, this is good information, because you're not, as you heard from our previous, our previous information that we spoke about in regards to Zillow and appreciations. We know that home values are going up, but the good news is that actual average list price right now is starting slightly lower. The average list price is about $398,000 as of July right now. That's down slightly from $401,000 back in June. So, a couple of thousand savings on an initial list price or initial price to purchase. Not to saying that competition won't drive that up slightly, but it looks better and it feels better in regards to sellers being able to sell their home, but buyers being able to possibly find an advantage and step into some equity. It may not be a huge amount, but stepping into something is better than stepping into nothing always.
Absolutely. Well, and it could also be some more affordable homes are coming on the market. So if the average price is coming down, that means maybe there's more $250,000 houses and not as many $700,000 houses.
Yes, that's it. And that's the huge market part that we're really needing the most homes in affordable areas. Between that 200 and 400,000 range, there's a huge demand. If 1,000 homes came on market today, it still wouldn't be enough to suffice the demand of people that we have looking to buy those homes.
We love tossing around statistics. I just saw another one from Housing Wire. It said the typical starter home is selling for a record of $243,000, and with current mortgage rates, first-time buyers need a household income of about $64,500 on average, on typical, to afford his typical starter home right now.
Yes. Yeah, I saw those numbers as well, and that's beneficial if it's a single person, yeah, or if it's a family, family spending $64,000 really isn't that much, truthfully.
Yeah, that's very average for a household income in our area, probably below average.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, too, it looks like our days of inventory or months of inventory that we have in the system is just at 2. That's slightly up 1 month from the past couple of months as well. Well, actually, from March until June, we had 1 month's inventory on market for the entire market. Right now, as of July, we're up to 2 months. So it's slowly leveling back out. The more inventory we get, the more it'll level back out. But as you can see, it's moving in the right direction. Things are seemingly trying to get better, a lot better than they are worse. And my last number that I have here, Kevin, is the number of new listings in July was 2,402. And that was actually slightly down about 200 to 300 from 2,800. I'm sorry, about 400 below from June's numbers of new listings. So a lot of stuff that we see that says, hey, where's that summer inventory? Where is it coming? I personally believe, and everything that I've been watching, researching, and following, is that we won't have that huge spike of inventory, but it'll be more of a uphill type of inventory that's coming to the market that's carried over the next several months. So we'll see a lot longer steady season than versus just a quick pop to the top in the summer, and then going to the fall, things kind of decline, rapidly.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's what we're going to see. Slow and steady.
Slow and
steady improvements to the market, slow and steady improvements to rate, slow and steady home value increases. So no, that's I think you're exactly right.
Yes, sir, man. Yep, that's the way it's looking. At least the way it's shaking out. Everything thus far that has led us to this point is kind of already been forecasted, by certain analysts and people that follow the market and follow the news and different things of that nature in regards to housing.
And from your data, it sounds like that there's some stuff out there. There's actually some opportunities to purchase. There's some inventory, but you got to be ready.
Absolutely.
You sit and wait. I'm going to give it a couple weeks. Maybe they'll drop the price.
Yeah.
It's on the market. You've got a week or so, but you don't want to wait much longer than that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wouldn't even give it a week. I'd say you got about 72 hours to make that decision.
Get home and priced right. Absolutely.
Right. And the key with all that is having a knowledgeable realtor and a knowledgeable mortgage broker that can, that knows what's going on, knows what's going on in the local market, knows what's going on, in the local communities, and can help, buyers come up with the perfect game plan to get the house that they want. It's not impossible. Right now, it's competitive, but not impossible.
Dude, you know what? I know a great local realtor.
Hey, I know a great local mortgage guy.
Yeah, there's this guy named Earl with the Bell Tower team. He's a great advocate for his buyers.
Hey, man, I really, really appreciate that. I do. But, that only works hands in hand, when you have a great mortgage broker like yourself, Mr. Kevin Aniza, who can help assist those buyers and get them in the place they need to be to take the best course of action.
Yeah, man. So anybody that needs some help, reach out. You be in great hands with the Dream Team. We'll make sure you're well taken care of for this purchase and for the rest of your real estate life.
Yes, indeed. That sounds like a winner.
Cool, Earl. Well, hey, man, this is a fun Monday. I think we went long today, but we had a lot of exciting stuff to talk about.
We did. Long overdue. A little bit longer stream. It won't hurt. More information, the better.
Absolutely. Cool,
All
man.
right.
So until next week.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
You too.